Blessings, blessings, blessings. Again, I am Mama Pam, aka Pamela Dobson, and we do read 7 minutes every day, so you don't have to read. We are reading the commentary for today, November the 24th, 2022. It does happen to be the day that the world calls Thanksgiving, but we all know here in the SMRF family that every day is a day of Thanksgiving. So we're resuming our read on Joshua the 17th chapter and going down to the 18th chapter. 17. Okay, the inheritance of Zelophehad's daughters. And we're reading from Enduring Word. EnduringWord.com. You can read it along with me. I'm reading from EnduringWord.com. Zelophehad had no sons, but only daughters. This is noted in the text because it was unusual for women to receive an inheritance. It was more important that the land remain in the ancestral families than it was to follow the custom that only sons should inherit land. Therefore, the daughters of Zelophehad could inherit their father's land. The Lord commanded Moses to give us an inheritance among our brothers. So this was merely the implementation of a decision arrived at by Moses in Numbers 27, 1 and 11. Yet the children of Manasseh could not drive out the inhabitants of those cities. Their failure here is after the same pattern as the failure of the tribe of Ephraim in Joshua 16 and 10. But the Canaanites were determined to dwell in the land. Of course, the Canaanites would be determined to dwell in that land. What was lacking was complete determination from the people of Israel. They were satisfied to put the Canaanites to forced labor. Why have you given us only one lot and one share to inherit, since we are a great people? So Manasseh and Ephraim were large tribes. Their combined number was greater than any other tribe. Here, they complain that they have not been allotted adequate land. If you are a great people, Joshua's reply is both wise and wonderful. He tells them, if you are a great people, then go and get the land for yourself. Fully occupy what the Lord has given you. These tribes had not completely taken the mountain country in their allotted territory because it would be hard and dangerous work. How different is their attitude from Caleb's attitude back in Joshua 14, 11, and 12? They want easy land given to them instead of taking God's promises and going out and taking what God had given them. The principle applies just as strongly to us today. If we desire more of something, the first thing to do is to be faithful as we can where we are. Perhaps they appealed to Joshua as a fellow Emorite because he was a descendant of Joseph himself. Okay, chapter 18, the inheritance of the remaining tribes. Excuse me. But there remained among the children of Israel 7 tribes which had not yet received their inheritance. So why would they not want to possess their land? Why would Joshua need to prod them? Probably because these are people who had not lived in permanent dwellings for more than a generation, and they were afraid of something new, even if it was good. How long will you neglect to go and possess the land? Whatever the reaction, whatever the exact reason, the bottom line was neglect. They did not fulfill what God had called them to do. I'm scrolling through all of these lands, scrolling through the boundaries of the cities for Asher, the boundaries for Naphtali, the boundaries for Dan, Joseph's inheritance. So, at the end of chapter 18, so we've gone all the way through 18, it says, when they had made an end of dividing the land, Joshua received what was promised to him by God. But in remarkable humility, He receives his portion last. This is the kind of humble service and concern for others that makes Joshua such a wonderful picture of Jesus Christ. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading of the commentary. So we did all of 18, all of the commentary for 18. Again, this is who we are, SMRF Family International Ministry, 7-minute read family, 7-minute read follower, just 7-minute read faithful folk. And we do broadcast daily, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Here on the, across 10 social media platforms, but here on Big O, it's 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until the next read, if the Lord lays upon your heart to be a blessing to the ministry, do so in sevens. $70, $77, $77.77. Just put some sevens in there and put some dollars. Until the next read, God bless.